Hi guys, just an update. So from last week, I met up with my cousin-in-law, and he is a software developer at a pharmaceutical company. And basically, he's working on his own projects on the side as well, and developing software for high schools. And he was showing me a couple of things, a couple of his projects, and essentially, he's dabbled in AI as well. So he was showing me how to create Claude Skills, and essentially I was telling him that we were having issues at the moment with the app. Basically, we're trying to get it to read in a PDF of a architectural plan, but when we first started, the accuracy wasn't that great. So, but now the accuracy of reading in plans is a lot better. But anyways, he showed me how to create Claude Skills and how I should structure the Claude Skills and have, say for example, have a Claude skill for reading in the PDF and have a Claude skill for, detecting the walls and the openings and the measurements. And then after that, then what we can do is create a quoting engine, right? That will take in those measurements as a JSON file, right? And then it will do the calculations of the materials needed, and then after that, when that's produced, then it goes to another engine where it calculates the pricing and the say the pricing materials and the pricing of the labor and all that, right? So so we're getting that worked on at the moment, and right now my developer is finalizing the functionality and the interface of the app so that we can take screenshots and a video demo, and then the screenshots will put it in our pitch deck because we have potential interested people that may invest in it, or they may find someone else to invest in it. So we're refining the pitch deck, right? Now, I also met I'm also friends with two other developers, and I'm going to get them on board. They're locally here in Australia, but the thing is, because my budget isn't that much, I can't afford to sort of pay them a salary at first. So I've got two arrangements with two separate developers. So one developer, he ran his own web development agency, and he had to sort of close it down because he was doing a lot of the coding himself, and then he hired developers in the Philippines. So he's got some experience, but he just recently started a family and he got really busy, so he sort of had to put that on hold. And then, but the thing that what intrigued me was that he said that a lot of his clients were in the construction industry, and a lot of the clients that he had to turn down were in the construction industry because he couldn't provide them a service because he had to close his company, right? So I was thinking getting him on board. I can't pay him a salary yet, so what I was thinking with him was I would get him in charge of managing the developers in the Philippines, but for the Better Byte services. And what I'll do is, because we've created packages, right? And the website for Better Byte is about to go live, right? Now we created packages for Better Byte, and I told him that for now I'll just do a commission basis, so he'll get, say, maybe like 10% or something for every lead that converts, right? And then on top of that, every project that he runs, he'll probably get 15 to 30% of the project value, right? So instead of paying him hourly, it's contract commission based and percentage based, right? So it's so that way it sort of caps my expenditure, and also he gets to choose whether or not how much he wants to invest in effort wise, right? Now, yesterday I met up with another developer, but he is more specialized in machine learning and AI, and he works for a pharmaceutical company, and essentially he's a product lead, right? So he was giving me advice yesterday about, GTM, so go to market strategies, and other things that we need to approach investors, right? So he was giving me good advice, right? And he told me that he worked for, I think, 3 or 4 startups before. So when he told me that, that was like, it got me interested, because that's pretty relevant experience, right? So, but the thing is, I want to get him on board to be the lead. So he's the product lead of currently at his company, right? And I want him to be the CTO, right, of Veligence, our quoting app. Reason being is because right now I can't really do it on commission basis, because the app is still being developed, so it'll still take some time for it to generate some income. So the incentive for him would be a bit different, and it'll be say he'll be the CTO, and we'll have to calculate and figure out how much equity that he gets later down the track. But he will manage the development and the product design development of the Veligence app, right, the quoting app. And yeah, so two devs here managing, and then I've got 2 devs in the Philippines actually doing the software development and the front end development. And eventually, my developers in the Philippines, they know 2 others that can hop on straight away once we scale. And eventually I'll expand the team in the Philippines, and then when the ball gets rolling and all that, I'll have to expand the team here in Australia as well, because there has to be some developers here. It can't all be remote. Some of them have to be located based here in Australia because of what do you call it? Sometimes you need them to be client facing, or you need them to be more senior and more in regards to developing a product. They have to be more of a high level programmer, so they would have to design the architecture, and they would have to set up the infrastructure, right? So yeah, and today, what I'm going to do today is I've got to finish that pool pump enclosure. All I need left is to install the locks, and to also finish off the paintwork, and then that should be it. And I should invoice the client for the last installment of that job. And then, yeah, at the end of the day, I'll just be getting updates from my developers, and then sending off the pitch deck, and then I'm going to be chasing up clients, and then possibly sending out quotes. And yeah, that's basically it for today. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this update, and I'll see you in the next video.